Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's clayrammage with Clay's Collections. And guess what? It's garage sale season in Minnesota. Finally. It's been a long time since. Feels like since we've been going to garage sales. But Cindy and I we went to a town called Champlin, Minnesota. They had their citywide garage sales. And we went there yesterday. And guess what? We found some stuff. That's right. So I picked up a few items. In particular, I'm only selling things through the Pink Elephant Antique Store that I have a booth at. I'm not doing any online sales anymore, just because my life is way too complicated. Too many things going on. So for me, that's the easiest way to continue selling things. And I do really well down there, so quite happy about that. So with that said, let's just hop right into this and I'll show you what we picked up. As some of you know, I don't know why, but one of the big categories of items that I sell are scarves and hankies. So I picked up this vintage scarf. It's definitely a nice fall colored scarf. This is a Vermel made in Japan. It's rayon and silk blend. And again, they're not big dollar items, but I sell them usually depending upon the quality, usually between $5 and $10. I consistently sell scarves every month at the Pink Elephant. And so I pick them up when I can find them. Like in this case, this was $1. Yeah, that was $1. All scarves were $1. So again, there's only certain ones I don't pick up all scarves. There's just certain ones that I pick up. So I found that one. And then I did find couple holiday hankies. People love their holiday hankies, so like I picked up this Santa one. I've never seen one with Santa on it. I'm sure it's just because I haven't seen one, but that was 50 cents. And then I also picked up this one, a little larger one with applique poinsettias on them, poinsettias. So picked those up at the same garage sale. And handkerchiefs I sell for $2.50 each. So if I can find them for quarter 50 cents, I buy them. For holiday ones or vintage ones with certain patterns. I don't pick up all of them per se, but unless it's like a lot, if I can, a whole baggie full for $1 or something, I'll pick them all up. But again, I do well with those at the Pink Elephant. Consistently sell them, every week, really. So there are certain markets. Again, it's not big money, but if I sell 5 of them a month at, $2.50, that's $12.50. I think. Anyway, yeah. So, that works for me. It just helps add, and the more those items that you sell, it all adds up to a month's total and gives you a nice little profit. The other thing that sells well are antique compacts. This is an Estee Lauder compact. Get a little swirl pattern with a gemstone on the front. It's a powder puff with the mirror. It's marked Estee Lauder on the inside. It's got the cute little red button lever on it. And that'll clean up. That'll be nice. And that was 50 cents. Yeah, tag's still on there. So just some great deals. I picked up this little pewter car. Some of you know I collect cars. I love old cars. So I picked him up. I can't remember what I picked him up for. And then there was one sale. We picked up some great jewelry. Look at this beautiful Thunderbird. It's a carved shell with what I believe is turquoise and what am I trying to say? Carved shells. The beads are shells as well. And then there's some metal shells. I'm not sure if it's real silver or just silver plated beads. It's not marked at all anywhere, but it's still just a beautiful necklace. And these, we paid it $2, I think, for this. And those go for really good money. Then Cindy's got the eye for sterling silver anymore, so she found this beautiful sterling silver necklace. So that was a good find. And I found something else you do not normally find, but this is pretty cool. It's a little pin, but it's a marionette. So it's a puppet. It's got a gemstone for top of its little hat, and then it's got the pin on the back. And it is gold filled. It's marked on the back that it's gold filled, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so fun little jewelry. Cindy also found a pair of earrings for herself that were sterling silver that she's gonna keep. Look at I fell in love with these little duckies. Quarter for the pair. Salt and pepper shakers. The other thing we do well with at the Pink Elephant are perfume bottles. So I saw this one. It was a quarter. That's why I love garage sales. To pick that up, picked up these tiny little candlesticks. It's a matching pair. And I believe these were a quarter also for the pair. So that's why I picked a lot of this stuff up. It was so inexpensive. I was like, okay, I can use that as little shelf fillers. I'll hold that. Then I picked up this vase. It's a beautiful old romantic scene. A man and a woman. It's Limoges, France. I paid $2 for this. It's in excellent condition. Just needs a little wipe down. But these, again, this is a $20 to $25 vase. I'll sell it down at the Pink Elephant for that price. The other thing that I look for is local interest, because that always sells well. And we found a Paul Bunyan glass, but it's got the Hamm's beer, Paul Bunyan, Pillsbury Doughboy, and the gopher, golden gopher. So these are all Minnesota companies or mascots. So that will be a fun little item. I think we paid $1 for that. I fell in love with this mug. I did pay up. I paid $3 for this mug. But it's an owl mugs, handmade ceramic, in great condition. I just thought owls are collectible. This mug is fun and unusual. So that's what we go for. Now, I did pick up a number of books. I'll run through those. I'll do that. And then I got some other items, some really cool items. Camelot. This book has never been read. It's new as can be, but it's an older edition from the 1970s for a quarter. Couldn't pass that one up. Like having just, great classics. The Flat Man. It's a child's book. I just thought the title was crazy. Is This an Agate? This is a little reference book I thought I'd read before I sell it, but that's an illustrated guide to Lake Superior's beach stones in Michigan. So, because we're next to the Great Lakes, I thought that's pretty good. Found a vintage Lassie book. Again, these don't exactly sell like hotcakes, but I paid $1 for it. So, the one garage sale, it was 5 paperbacks for $1, 3 hardcovers for $1. So, I did get some of those. I picked up this book, The Little Train. I know nothing about it. And this is a reprinted later edition. This is the 1968 edition. It was originally published in the 40s. But I thought it was a fun book. A stamp collector's book. I sell a lot of, I shouldn't say a lot, I have sold stamp collecting books before. So when I see them, I pick them up, put them on my shelf. People, even though people don't do stamp collecting like they used to, people still like them as reference books. Then we picked up these two for $1 each. These two People's Classics, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and Robinson Crusoe. Now they're not in the best of shape. They do have some wear on the front, and one of them is written on with pencil on the inside. Must be this one. Yeah, this one. Little child got a hold of the book. But I figured for $1 each, even if I tie them together, sell them as a set for even $5, they're nice decorative books. This one I bought for a friend of mine, the artist in the Bible. He's an art teacher, and so I thought he might like that. He's a friend of mine from church. So another local interest, History of Heartbreak. This one cracked me up. 100 events that tortured Minnesota sports fans. How many times do you find a book on torture? So again, this was a quarter, so I couldn't pass that up. All right, then a couple of children's books. My House. These two I wanted to look up, but they're the Gremlins series. Gremlins and Gremlins Trapped, which was story number 4, it says. Oh, there's supposed to be an audio tape book with them too, but. And this book, Be Nice to Spiders. I find this book, I've had several copies of it. I sell it very quickly. I don't know why, but they sell quickly for me. And this one, again, is in excellent condition. Just clean as a whistle. Looks like it's never been read. It's not written in. This one is a first edition. So, good fun. All right, 2 other items that I picked up. One, the skull Halloween basket that lights up. I'll have to put batteries in it, see if it works. But even if it doesn't, these sell around Halloween time quite well. I think last year I sold it for, I don't know, $15 to $20 for one of these. So I picked those up when I could find them, and this was in the dollar bin. Ooh. Oh, I got more stuff in here. Okay. I guess I'm not quite ready. I do have some more items. This beautiful little airplane that's made out of a spark plug and other pieces of metal. Got the washers for the wheels. I just thought that was cool. For $1, I couldn't pass it up. And then some more Halloween items. Air freshener air freshener witch. So this is one that you would crochet the dress and put it over your air freshener. And then I also found this witch head. And people buy these and use them to make their own scary decorations. So I thought they were a quarter each. I couldn't pass them up. Then another item I found were these lighter covers. I found 4 of them for $1. There's a Michelob beer one. There's the cowboy boot. Here's an eagle one. And these 2 are still brand new in the package, although this one is a horse, but he came unglued. But they're made in Taiwan, so figured for a quarter each, I can't pass them up. Then the final thing is this little travel luggage, made in Japan. Just a cute little thing. It's got a little pocket on this side that's like the Nike check mark, but it's not Nike. It's just how it is. But I just thought it was awesome. And people buy those, so that will do well down the Pink Elephant. So that's our first haul. I'm going to do 2 videos. There's another video coming up showing you the second half of what we got. All right, catch you next time.